up, guys? You guys are tuning in to Nikki MG for another military video for all your military video needs. If you guys want to see my daily life or you guys have questions about the military, leave them down in the comments down below. Or you can always hit me up on Instagram and Snapchat via direct message. Send me a video snap. I hate text snaps because I want to see you guys, and this is what I like doing. So keep interacting. Love you guys. I was trying to think of good video ideas, and I was thinking of something military culture-wise that a lot of people don't consider. And during your career, you're wanting to create a memory. You're on this journey that I always talk about of life, and there are so many things that you want to remember when you're doing this. So there's a couple things that you guys should keep. If you guys haven't noticed, behind me in this, I have a lot of stuff behind me. Some of it's military related, and I also have some other stuff that is military related that is for keepsake. So when you're going through, keep the little things, keep those small things, and I promise you, once you're done with your career, whether it be one enlistment or you do the full 20 years, you will be very excited to keep this stuff. I made sure that I was always working with other services from other countries, and a lot of times you're going to see people that will actually trade entire uniforms with another country. So there's a lot of my buddies that have Japanese uniforms, a lot of people that have Italian, Australian. I didn't get a whole uniform, but I did keep this. So if you're Australian and watch this, throw a thumbs up. Love you. Australian military, they were awesome. Very interesting to work with them and see how they do things, especially since I've never been to Australia. But I like to keep stuff like this, so I have this, and I need to get some Spanish gear as well. The first tradition is always coins. I don't have many of these. I should have collected these more from the beginning, but you'll get them from usually people that are higher ranking. If you've done something really good that is like an honorable mention, they're not going to give you an award, but they give you a cool coin. And these things are actually pretty expensive. Right here, you can see this one is from Spain when I was there. So it shows a little partnership there. You'll also get them if there's some kind of ceremony. For example, we had the hospital corpsman ball, so that's why we had this one. Or it could be if you go to a Navy birthday. So we had one of these. The only two I've gotten from the award is we had Navy Medicine West Master Chief, and this is when I won the Sailor of the Quarter when I was an E2. So represent. And also when I was on the USNS Mercy, we did a humanitarian mission, and so it was a good time. So those are some coins that you should keep while you're in the military. So while you guys are going to wear your dress blues, every person has to wear a rocker is what they're called. And this is for the Navy only from what I've seen, but also the Army, you guys collect like the patches. This is very similar to that, but these are rockers which go on the side of the uniform right up here, so you know where everyone's stationed at. And so this is my first command, Naval Medical Center San Diego, Naval Hospital Rota, Spain. Jeez, if that will focus. I'm gonna make up, like, look at that. See? Now you can see it. Jeez, I'm so basic. I'm trying to keep all of these if possible for all of my commands, so when I'm done, I'm going to have these go in my little shadow box, because when you're done, you're going to put together all your awards and stuff. I also keep all of my name badges for every command I've ever been at, so when you wear the service uniform, sometimes with the the dress blues, you might wear it if they authorize it. Sorry guys, I'm not going to show you guys my last name, but I'll show you guys M, because you guys know it's Nikki MG. So that way you can see that. They just go right here, but it's a good remembrance of what you have done. I even have kept my Spain one as well. Even my pharmacy technician one right there. It's very surreal to see this one. This thing is definitely old. You can see it's yellowing on the back, but maybe in 12 years when I retire, I'll appreciate it. The other thing you guys need to keep are your ranks. So as you go through, you guys should be keeping the ranks that you've had during that time, and just make sure that you have them, because these will go in the shadow box as well. And these will be the originals. That way when you have your shadow box, it's not just random stuff you bought. That covers up just uniform items you should probably keep. I've definitely kept a lot of other stuff. So when you're in the military and you're going to do a lot of time somewhere, and I'd say if you're liked, you're probably going to get a going away gift. And so because of that, I got a going away gift coming from San Diego. And you always want to do something cool. We normally in the military do something like, well, at least the Navy, we do a paddle or an axe, and it is wrapped around with cord, parachute cord, something like that. And they wrap it up, make it look really nice, and personalize it for you, so that way you leave with something that you didn't have before. So my first command, this is what I got, was a surfboard. Here's my name. My name is Agent 3 there. Yeah, I was an E4 when I left there, and they put my rank right up there. And because we were in San Diego, they've got the 5 freeway, surfboard, California, so this is pretty cool. A lot of my friends really like this going away gift. Now, my personal favorite going away gift that I have gotten so far has to be the one I got from Spain, and that's because we normally only did this gift for people that were officers, and I used to coordinate all the gifts for people that went away, and I told them, I said, I know I'm not an officer, but I will pay to whatever the difference is to get this gift, because that's how much I wanted it. In Spain, wine culture is a big deal, and the wine barrels are a huge thing. I wanted a big one, like the big fat real ones, which was going to be about 600 or 700 euros, so about $800 or $900. I knew I didn't want to take all that space up because I wasn't going to have it here, but they sold these mini ones, which were, I think, 120 euros. As you can see here, little wine barrel, it's got the little valve, and it even has a stand with it. But as you can see, my name, Nikki. I was at Naval Hospital Rota. I was there for 3 years. As you can see, it was a great time. This is by far my favorite gift. It even came with a stand, and you can hold the wine glasses on there. This is by far like my most favorite, because I feel like it's got the most character to it, and these are made by hand in Spain. Also, I want to show off some stuff that I didn't get from the military, but it is very military related, and how it means to me, and so you guys can see some history. As I told you guys, I think in a future video, my grandfather was in the Navy, and when I went to boot camp, my grandmother actually gave me this Bible. She gave me this Bible, and it was important because it's actually my grandfather's Bible, and she wrote, and at this point my grandfather passed away, and so it was like a little testament to him, and she just kind of gave me some good inspiration, and she just kind of thanked me for my service in here, so I thought that was really awesome. I don't know if she knows I kept it, but yeah, I kept it. So it's a good little thing to have, because I don't think I'll ever get rid of this. The other thing keeping from the Navy is my grandfather, he used this camera. This is in the case. I'm very delicate with it, because if you want to see, it's pretty old here. And yeah, so I keep it as a little memento to that. I have to be fragile, I'm sorry. And if you guys didn't know, I'm really into cameras, and so this is, as you can see right here, this was his old camera. It does flip open. I don't know how to work it exactly, but at this point, it's so old and so much sentimental value to it that I just kind of keep it here, just for my own keeping. This is history right here. That's why I keep all this stuff. I hope I can do this for somebody and they'll appreciate it as much as I appreciate this camera for my grandfather when he was in the Navy. If you guys didn't get anything out of this, it would be that you guys should probably be keeping some special things, whether it be coins, whether it be little patches, whether it be the going away gifts, or cameras, or whatever it is. Make sure that you guys are keeping it. There's a lot of cool stuff you're going to see, so make sure you're taking photos, make sure you're documenting and keeping cool little mementos to show you where you've been. Alright guys, we're on the road to 10K, and I just want to tell you guys thanks for all the support, and I love you guys.